me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will fit an 8-year-old in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one. Next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten up to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now, and this is also a measuring stick.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Complete out to the right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 3 now. From the 21. Fires right away, but incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll throw on first. Finds a man right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 20 on second down. Called in left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now he'll throw off the play fake. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down. Tight end motioning right. Looking to throw again on second down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And these guys drive their lead to 11. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts at the 9. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Going right side, Davis with it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
So after getting that pass away, he's in some visible discomfort. Training staff out now to see how serious it may be. On now comes their punter. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he finds himself across benchmark for yards. To that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
They're going play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Well, a roar from the crowd as they saw the replay on the big screen, and they will indeed get a challenge.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times... So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. They'll throw it. Rolling out to his left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing now from the gun. That's complete inside the 35. And he will take this in. Touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys push their lead to 18. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that means 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw now. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 19. Complete over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Still sticking with the passing game. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. There's a handoff up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he's in for the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys make it an 11-point ball game. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've reached halftime, and it's a comfortable 11-point lead for him at the break. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Rome Odunze, a touchdown reception. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the
Teams
great
are back
Kate
out on the field.
T.
Everyone
Scott.
is set,
Kate?
and the second half is underway. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking for a throw here. Finds him on the crossing route. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
That's caught for the first. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They are taking the offense off. All right, leaving them out, trying for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Walker going to motion over right. 3rd down from the gun. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now. To throw it on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Down and 5.
Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing on 2nd and 4. Has it in close. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. He's dropping back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! These guys push their lead further to start the half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenge.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. So that play is going to remain a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 37 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll throw it again. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 34. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled for no gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Running left is Davis. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That one gains 7. And that'll give him a first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. From the gun on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. Their offense ready to take the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 31. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up a throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. quick throw completed out to the left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys holding on to a field goal lead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Buying some time right. He'll make a big and the ground game works for the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. And now we've got a pause. Timeout called on the offensive side of the ball. Here he is to throw. It is caught left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This offense getting all set for this series. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The defense takes its third and final timeout. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. The final kneel down here, and that should put a bow on this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.